This is a layman's reaction to the Dean Martin Show from 1968. This is a song or two at the near the end. So let's see how this works.
I want to thank you for coming by and entertaining the kids here.
Yeah, I get a lot of practice at this, Dean. I got a bunch of them at home myself.
Yeah, well,
not to mention a 650-pound bear.
Oh, yeah. He must be hard to handle.
No, not really. Whatever he wants, I do.
Oh. Hey, while we're all here, why don't you join me with Ken Lane and we'll sing some Christmas music?
Been waiting.
Come on.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Toll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 Lord in the world, the Lord is done. Let every savor give. Let every heart preparing brew. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And earth and nature sing.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep
That was nice. All of them singing those pieces of the songs together like that. I was kind of hoping they'd zoom in a little bit more than they did. I'm going to let this run. Let's see.
toy train, peppermint canes. Christmas is for kids.
Christmas is for kids.
New skates, almonds and dates. Christmas is for kids.
Christmas is for kids.
Snowflakes, puddings and cakes, warm hearts, cinnamon tarts. Look around, my friend, and you will see. Christmas is for kids. Christmas is for kids. Christmas is for kids like you and me. Yeah, Christmas is really for the kids. And one of the nice things about our Christmas shows in the past few years was that we sent carloads of toys to youngsters in children's hospitals and orphanages all over the country. Well, this year, the very generous people who made these toys are donating $100,000 worth of toys, and that's going to fill a lot of stockings. So I've asked some of my friends to help me play Santa Claus. And I'd like to start by telling all you kids at the St. John's Hospital in Steubenville, Ohio, where I was born, to keep a sharp eye out for Santa, because he's on his way with lots of gifts for you.
St. Nick told me that he was on his way to the Mexico Children's Home in San Antonio, Texas.
And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is going to be happy to make a stop at the Hartford Hospital Pediatrics Ward in Hartford, Connecticut.
And you kids at the New England Home for Little Wanderers will be happy to know that Santa Claus got all your letters, and he's on his way with some shiny new toys.
And to the children of the Dornbecker Memorial Hospital in Portland, we're sending a bag full of toys and games that you'll all love.
Dancer, Prancer, and Blitzen will be parking outside Casa de la Esperanza, House of Hope, in Tijuana, Mexico, with lots of goodies for all the children.
Well, Dean, I hope the boys and girls at the Children's Hospital of Michigan in Detroit are watching, because Santa Claus is going to be good to all of you.
And Santa's been working nights to get his delivery ready for you children at St. Vincent's Orphanage in Chicago, Illinois.
And you children at the Hillcrest Center for Children in Bedford Hills, New York, will be real happy to know Santa had to hire some extra reindeer to make a delivery at your place on Christmas Eve.
And it's going to be a real Merry Christmas for you children at the Angel's Haven in Glen Burnie, Maryland.
And all of you at the Immaculate Heart of Mary Children's Home in Buffalo, make sure that you keep the front walk all shoveled off, because Santa's planning on dropping in there, too.
And things are really humming, Dean, at Santa's workshop, so he can deliver some real fun toys to you children at the Gila Indian Reservation at Levine, Arizona.
We're also sending lots of fine toys to the Holly Hill Children's Home in Cold Springs, Kentucky, so you can have yourself a merry little Christmas.
You know, at St. Vincent's Orphanage in Columbus, Ohio, a lot of eyes will light up brighter than Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's red nose when they see what Santa's got in store for them.
Santa plans on making a trip to the Children's Convalescent Home in Washington, D.C.
And Santa's helpers advise us that he'll be heading across the Pacific with some goodies for all youngsters at the Children's Hospital for Crippled Children in Honolulu, Hawaii.
You children at the Lifeline Home, Kansas City, Kansas, you're going to find lots of wonderful toys under your Christmas tree.
It's going to be a real happy Yuletide for you children at the Barium Springs Orphanage in Statesville, North Carolina.
Mind turning that down?
I want you kids to know that neither rain, sleet, or snow is going to stop Santa from visiting children at the Children's Hospital of the District of Columbia in Washington, D.C.
And if you children at the Edgewood Orphanage in San Francisco hear footsteps on your roof on Christmas Eve, it'll be Santa with lots of goodies for you.
And on his way down from the North Pole, Santa's making a special stop at the Jesse Lee Home in Anchorage, Alaska.
And you children at the Protestant Children's Home in New Orleans, Louisiana, will be happy to know that Santa got all your letters and he's got some nice surprises for you.
You children at the General Children's Home in Indianapolis, Indiana, leave out the welcome mat on Christmas Eve, because Santa's going to drop by.
All of you children at the Clyburn Home for Children in Baltimore, Maryland, will be happy to know we spotted Santa and his reindeer speeding along the Milky Way, and they're headed in your direction.
I'll be loaning my hat to Santa to fill with toys for all the youngsters at the Southern Christian Home in Atlanta, Georgia.
I've been real busy all this week rounding up Santa's reindeer so he can visit all you children at Children's Orthopedic Hospital up there in Seattle, Washington.
And there are lots of fine toys on the way to you children at Terman Avenue Home for Children in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And it's going to be jingle bells for all of you at the Kendall Children's Home in Miami.
Santa's going to be making a stop at the Boys' Home of the South in Greenville, South Carolina.
Be sure to make lots of room under the Christmas tree at the Windacres Orphanage in Cincinnati.
My good friend Barney Fife from Mayberry told me he's given a police escort to Santa, so he'll be sure and get to the Ethel Harpst Home for Children in Cedartown, Georgia.
Santa's going to be making a visit to the Methodist Children's Home in Worthington, Ohio.
Santa Claus will also be making stops on the roofs at the Abbott House, Irvington on the Hudson.
And all you kids at St. Joseph Hospital in Phoenix, Arizona, be sure to clean out the chimney, because Santa's going to drop in on you, too.
You youngsters at the St. Agatha home in Nanuet, New York, will be very happy to know that Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus have included all your names on their gift list.
Now, you children at the St. Mary Villa in Nashville, Tennessee, be sure and leave a light in your front window, because a nice man in a red suit and a white beard is going to be looking for your place.
I wish I could see the smiles on the faces of you kids in Seattle at the Children's Home Society of Washington when you open your presents on Christmas morning.
Even Scrooge is working overtime this Christmas to send lots of wonderful toys to you children at the Memorial Hospital for Cancer, Children's Ward in New York City.
And I hope you children at the Madonna Manor in Marrero, Louisiana have an extra large chimney so that Santa can climb down with all the fine toys he'll be bringing you.
I just checked Santa's itinerary, and you children of the City of Hope Medical Center in Duarte, California, are going to have a most welcome visitor on Christmas Eve.
Well, I want to thank all of my friends for dropping by and helping me make a lot of kids happy. Now, you have a happy holiday, and from all of us to you and your loved ones, a Merry, Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy
Well, that was kind of fun. By the way, that $100,000 back in 1968, yeah, wouldn't even want to try to figure out what that would be like today. He had nice shows, D. Martin. I did this one for two reasons. Because of the Christmas songs that they did there at the beginning, and also because of all those people that they showed at the end that were helping in the effort that they were doing for the hospitals and such. The music in the beginning was fun. The singing. There was a lot of people there that I'm sure you'd recognize. And then, of course, they showed those people again there near the end with some close-ups, so you got to see them a little bit better. When they were doing the stars mentioning individual hospitals and such, that was really cool because this 55 years ago or something, all those people that you remember I do remember the TV shows or movies or whatever that they were in. It's kind of a nice memory thing, all those people and their shows and the fun that they gave us, in their performances and such. So that was really nice. I like that. I hope you did. I hope you're old enough to remember some of them. That was really good. Hope you liked it. Feel free to comment, subscribe, and hit that like button. Just a note, I don't normally do TV shows. I'd like to stick to music. This is kind of a music with an exception. I'll do a song from a TV show or a movie, but yeah, I don't do the whole thing. So, anyways, enjoy, have fun. Goodbye.